We return tonight with breaking news. We have new evidence on a long-developing story about a store closing that some would say, blame it on the rain. Turns out, it wasn't the skies that were about to open up. It was about a wallet staying tightly closed. Tonight, a chilling scoop that's been years in the making. Why did not one, but two local ice cream shops mysteriously shut down early on a breezy but dry November night back in 2020? Locals called it a confectionery conspiracy. Tonight, we call it the Sunday Shutdown. After months of melted leads and cold trails, new footage and testimony have finally cracked the case wide open. And it all points to the same person, Florida man, Kenneth Guntkowski, a Port St. Lucie resident, an avid political rambler, and, allegedly, the region's most persistent non-paying ice cream enthusiast. It all began, innocently enough. Kenneth promised his family a sweet treat after dinner, a full round of cones, on him. But when the family arrived, not once but twice in the same night, both shops were already closed. Early, suspiciously early. Kenneth simply shrugged and said, "Must be the storm." Turns out, it wasn't.
Must be the weather.
Fast forward to recently obtained surveillance footage and an anonymous employee statement. Kenneth had been showing up, nightly, not just to order, but to linger. Employees say they were emotionally exhausted and mentally soft-served by the ordeal. His alleged goal? To make the shop appear closed every time his family was nearby, thus avoiding his promise to buy dessert and avoiding paying the bill.
He said he'd come back every night and talk about the election if we didn't pretend to close. What else were we supposed to do?
That's right. Authorities believe Kenneth intentionally forced early shutdowns to con his own family.
We just thought the man didn't like sprinkles. Turns out, he didn't like spending.
Anonymous family members say this isn't the first time Kenneth has fudged the facts when it comes to sweets. But this is the first time Ken's been busted.
We knew the truth would come out. We always knew the evidence would show itself.
If you or someone you know has been affected by a suspicious dessert disappearance, call our Sunday Shutdown tip line or drop your story in the comments below. And remember, when going out for ice cream, always check the forecast. But more importantly, always check who's driving. Reporting live from Port St. Lucie, I'm Chip Winkles, reminding you to stay safe, stay sweet, and for the love of all things frozen, if you do go out for ice cream, don't bring this politic-talking con man along for the ride.